Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Virgo. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Virgo, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. Yes, I see the moon rising. It's getting dark. And here we are at the darkest portion of the winter months. This is why I'm using the Yuletide Tarot. Just give another shuffle. Oh, Virgo. It's almost like I'm racing against the time, trying to finish up my reads during the daylight. Fighting a cold at the same time. It's difficult. It's a difficult period, and I do apologize for bringing my readings out so late. I had intended to start earlier, the first week actually, but just I couldn't. Spirit just wouldn't let me, I guess. But I feel calm talking to you like this, so it seems like you're not struggling as much, and that's a good energy feel, because I picked up a bit of struggle with a few other signs. I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, most of all for showing up, Virgo. I'm using a 5-card spread, and because I started late into second week of the month, I'm going to carry over into the second week of February, just to give you a little bonus for the January read, because I am a little late. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting me, keeping me safe, for protecting the collective and keeping us safe. Messages for Virgo. I pulled the cards at random. That's why I was taking a while to pull the cards. You're going through that change, Virgo. At least you've been going through it. This is what would be at the past, or when I say the past, could be Christmas past, could be Christmases past, could be a month ago, could be weeks ago. You decide how far back, because you will recognize where you have changed, where you have discovered that sense of something new about you, something more about you, where you're not like you were before. And there's a hope for the first weeks of January. So the first couple of weeks we're seeing the star, we're looking forward to the future, where we have that momentum of I want more, I want to see the future, I want more than I've had. Something has changed about you, Virgo. The middle of the month of January, we see the 4 of Swords. So here you're alone, or you're pulling yourself away. You want to take time out. You want to talk to someone. You want to go through what's going on in your mind, or you want to talk about something to someone, or not. Either way, you're dealing with the changes that you've been through or been going through in the past. And the end of the month, we have the Knight of Gifts. So slowly moving into what you want as your future, slowly moving into what you see as change for you. Maybe what you wanted to talk about, or what you're thinking about, or you want to see that start to build. You want to put it in action, but it is a slow process for you. And then the beginning of February, well, look at that. Another sign got this card at the end or at the beginning of February, so I'm not sure which one right now. It was one of the first ones I've done, and where I say that the Three of Swords, because it's the canes, you have the Seven of Swords here, so it's really about overcoming. Again, you've gone through something that's changed you. Sense of loss, whether it's personal or within a group or family, you're affected deeply, and it's caused you to want to change. And come February, that change in itself is going to help you overcome whatever disappointments that you've been through that brought you to change. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, calling it the Wheel of the Year in this deck. And then we have the Six of Canes. So either you're dealing with air signs, or you're really going through emotional, mental therapy. Maybe not with a professional, could be with people who are close to you, or you're just going over your thoughts, your feelings, experiences that you've had and in the past, because it's bringing you to relax more, bringing you to think differently. Again, you changed. Something about you has changed. And we have the King of Good Cheer. So having that courage to step forward and celebrate something, or to step forward and make a proposal to someone, or receive a proposal at a gathering because someone is wanting to propose to you and take you off into a journey, or put your mind at ease, or just you having that courage to deal with your feelings and put yourself on a journey, whether it is a spiritual or mental or an emotional journey, or even a physical. And then we see here the Page of Candles. So that enthusiasm, and then we see the Seven of Candles. So it's standing in a higher ground, taking the higher ground, standing in your integrity, and really putting that effort in to step forward. And suddenly, and it's so funny because I was thinking of this card and I hadn't seen it at all. I think maybe in one reading I saw it, and I was thinking about it before I did the shuffle for your read, and here it shows itself. So it's a sudden reaction to probably the change that you've gone through. You see, it's all of a sudden you've shifted, you've turned to a different direction, or you've turned to see things differently. And then of course there's that healing and taking responsibility for loss, for what would be regrets. And okay, we won't go too far in, but because I've opened up the deck here, and it's double fives, and it's very difficult. Again, that is where this card comes in. So we're touching on regret and deceit and cheating and not getting what you want, and going away from all of that, because that is what you will do. When you take the responsibility, you face the fears, and you will stand in integrity and see where that hurt, that turmoil, if it is a mental turmoil, or if it is that someone cheated you out of something and now there's regrets for it, and not having what they want is their prize for cheating you out of what could have been happiness for you. I mean, that is for some. It's I'm going far in. So, but it is a reason that you would have this point of change come about, where you feel that you were cheated, or someone had deceived you or taken advantage of you, and and you're just going over all of that and coming to terms with it, because that's what we do at this time of the year. We face those dark periods that we are forced to go into, and we either come out with a strike of hope, or we come out with more regret. And here you are looking to talk. You're looking to talk about what happened, or at least you're thinking about what's the next move to make, and you have a plan to overcome and get past the disappointment. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Virgo. You've been down, so now you can only go up from here. And here we see that with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Canes, where you're moving off into either a physical journey, or you take your mental peace of mind. You have that relaxed mode coming in. But here we will take cards to just elaborate on the beginning, the middle, and the end, and then the beginning of February. So I take them at random. Oh boy. Regret and feeling rejected. Again, this is all about why you're changed. What something in you has come to realize that you can change. You can overcome. And have hope. And put down the burden. Because you're working too hard. You see the future. You're looking at your future. And if it's looking bleak and too much work involved, it's because something in you needs to change and take a rest and allow for other people to do their part and not take on more than you need to, because you're feeling rejected. You're doing too much in that case. But you have hope. You see, this is the star here. So something will change. Something has already changed, and it will change again. But you're feeling like you've done too much, and you've been left out in the cold. So you want to move on into the future. You want to see something different. And this is the catalyst for having all this come to bring you hope now, because you're seeing it for what it is, that you've done more than your share and you've been pushed aside. Virgo, been put through the ringer here. But it's not for nothing that these dark moments come, because you see the future. You see that there is room for more. You see that your ideas can flourish, because that's what this is about here. And you're thinking about that. You're thinking about your future. You're taking time now to think for you, about you, for your future. That is a good thing. You're standing on your own. You're doing it for yourself, by yourself. You're determined to have more, to do for yourself, which is the best thing you can do. And the doors are going to open up, because it is your destiny to have gone through rejection and overwork, so that you can now see that something needs to change, and that you need to take time out, take time for yourself, and do for yourself. It's a question of the wheel turning. And here we have at the end of the month the Chariot. So you will be taking a different direction, because the plan is to do something different, and you're working on it. You're working on it as the Knight here. You're putting that effort in, and your determination from the Queen feeds into that plan, and you will be successful. I say that, and I pull the Four of Candles again. It is celebration. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. You're going to meet up with particular people who you care about, who care about you, and you will celebrate. Maybe your celebration is delayed for whatever you had to go through, and you're going to take advantage of the season and have a family dinner, or who you call family, bringing friends together, bringing associates. It really doesn't matter who, but it's who you care about is what is depicted here. And who cares about you? That is who family is. So at the end of the month, you're determined to rise above and celebrate the moment of change that you know is coming. And for February, we have the 9 of gifts. So having earned, done the work to overcome that loss or that sense of disappointment, you're getting paid back. It's coming back to you in boons. You will be satisfied. And there's another 9, so you have a double 9. So the worry is coming to an end here. You're going to let go. You're probably going to travel too, because it is a 12. And that 12 is usually moving. You could be moving for some of you. You could be deciding to move and being able to do so with what you have, what you've earned. You're reaping the benefits. But that is February, so we can't really go far in there. But the Wheel of Fortune is here to say things are changing, things are turning, and in your favor. You're going to move again. You see it. It's that 6 of Canes is a journey, and these 2 cards here bring that confirmation that you will move. Either you'll move house or you'll move to another country. You'll be able to afford it because you have earned. And if it is that you want to travel, then the will, the desire, see the journey again, because this represents a vehicle too, to move and then to celebrate. Maybe you want to celebrate that you will be moving. You may be moving in February, or you may decide that move in February. But big change is upon you. Wheel is turning for you, Virgo. Beautiful read. But this is because you had to suffer a little bit. And then I say a little bit, it's not a little bit, because it's the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands is a long time. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. I'm using the Seasons of the Witch Oracle for the Yule Oracle. So let's see what guidance Spirit is going to give us for you in January, Virgo. Take it as a random. Oh, the Candle Magic card is just on nearly every read. Wow. It's a very powerful card. This is all about you allowing your magic, your desire. Again, it could be the candles, it's in the wands, it's the fire, the passion that you have inside of you. You want to make things work, and you want to, and it's not just you want. This is coming from having to change, being rejected, feeling left out, being overworked, not feeling loved on any level. And then we have the gratitude. It's so funny. I was reading about the gratitude just before I picked up your read. The candle magic. This spiraling here is experiences, it's disappointments, it's pain, it's suffering, it's all the work that you put into your life and what you want, all of your desires, and being able to let things go that didn't come because you were feeling like you didn't belong or you were rejected. You know, it's because you didn't give up. You didn't give in. You kept going. And that is what you're going to celebrate. Finger the spine and caress thy lips. Light the spell spilling from your grip. You set fire to the idea and then you give it to the universe, and then the universe gives you back, Wheel of Fortune, that sense of celebration, that sense of satisfaction, overcoming the hard times and hurts and traumas. That's what this is about. That's the magic inside of you, where you're able to hold on to what you believe and allow yourself to keep going no matter what. Don't give up. Your future is bright. You're burning with passion, Virgo. You have a future, and your determination is your magic wand. Let's see the gratitude here. It's a beautiful read. Beautiful read. Here we see all that I am and all that I'll be. Forever in gratitude I'll eternally be. And that is because you're allowing Spirit to help and guide you, and allowing the changes that need to happen, allowing them to happen, and growing from your experiences, and not caving into regret and feeling and burning out your own light and caving into suffering. You're taking all of that and you're using it to put yourself to a higher level and rise up and live your dreams. And even if you don't succeed, you are determined to at least try. And it is all Spirit is asking, is that we attempt. We put our best foot forward in everything that we do, regardless of the hurdles that we have to cross. The wheel is turning in your favor. Virgo, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.